Hi, Pep. First of all, could you just update us on Erling Haaland's fitness and whether he is going to be available?
I can't.
Tomorrow?
We trained this afternoon, so I don't know. They didn't speak with the doctors and with him.
Are you expecting him to train?
I don't know. Yesterday told me they feel much better than the day of the game, but I don't know.
Hi, Pep. With Erling, with Chelsea coming up on Sunday, will there be a sort of temptation to rest him anyway tomorrow night?
Tomorrow I will training. I will listen to the doctors himself, and he's said, "I'm ready. I don't have pain. I will consider it to let him play." Because Tuesday to Sunday there are a lot of games to recover. It's not Wednesday, Thursday at 2:30, for example. It's completely different.
And if he can't make it, then Julian Alvarez maybe pushes up. What a
normally,
great season
right now, if Erling don't play, Julian is going to play there. Yeah, definitely.
He's having a great season though. Julian is a sort of number 2.
Quite good.
Do you like him in the centre forward role as well?
Yeah, I think he feels comfortable playing behind striker, move a little bit in the, arriving at surprises positions. But he can play in both, so I'm really pleased.
Pep, there's obviously been more controversy around VAR and the officiating in the Premier League at the weekend, and your former assistant was upset. Do you yourself notice a big difference between what you encounter in the Premier League and what you encounter in the Champions League from an officiating point of view?
Well, maybe it's a little bit different. For example, the handball is different, the law. Yeah, a few things. But I don't know. I think, I don't know. I had the feeling in every country is a little bit confusion about many things, but I don't know, the emotion after the game is difficult for the managers right after when finish the game being here and talk about the feelings are so high, and yeah, it's difficult to handle it. Me, I'm talking for myself. I'm not talking for Mikel or for any other manager. I'm talking for myself, so it's not easy. Yeah, hopefully we can, they decide that we cannot talk with the fourth officials, we cannot do anything, and and the situation is quite similar. Last season didn't change much.
Do you think it's at the worst point? And you've been here 7 years. Is this the worst you've seen it?
I don't know. I don't remember in the past. Always have been a little bit, problems to solve. I don't know. It's so sensitive issue right now, honestly. What happened in many games it's difficult for the referees too, for everyone, so for us ourselves. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't have a clear opinion because I don't know where I am in that position right now. I'm not planning that. I know he can do it. For example, you remember when it was a game, an action in the Young Boys that Jeremy make Mateus pass runs in behind and cross in front, and Erling arrived in the second post and miss it. When you play right and right, always is good. You have a benefit. We play long now with Raheem and Leroy, right and left, and we had we're incredible weapons. We make the pitch big and in that positions. It's just so far, Jeremy in the left side have been wow. Right, left, and the right. I saw it in the second half against Young Boys. In the first half, it was a little bit more difficult, and you have to use. He's so young, 21, and for his football, his development, and his ability, for the skills, using both sides and play good in both sides. That is not easy. I don't see many wingers can play in both sides. He will add to his game a next step, next level. Even in the future, maybe he can play inside. When able to receive the ball in this position and attack central defenders in this position, will be a better player. And I will love it. I will love it in the next years. He can get that step that he will be a better player. It's perfect. We knew that there was an incredible person. That always, I said many times, is the word we are looking for first. And he can play as a central defender. We decided to play on back four and play in the fullback, offensive, defensively. He's incredibly open-minded to listen, to try to see what we want to do. He's 21 years old. Yeah, really pleased. So behaved really well in every training session. He's incredibly professional. So yeah, really pleased.
Is it harder to, I don't know if it's just playing for your team or City or generally, he's only 21, and to play in that position in defence, it's not so common, is it?
Yeah, I have experience already. I play a World Cup, European Cups, play in Leipzig for a few years, like play to win or be there, up there, won the 2 Pokals in Germany. So with that age, is a regular player for the national team from Croatia. So experience even for 21 years old.
Obviously, it's quite difficult to, comprehend that someone like that is saying something about yourself, especially for me, who I've watched all of Pep's teams growing up and the players that he's worked with. Obviously, it's an amazing comment, but for me, I've just got to carry on doing what I can do and, playing the best I can do in every game.
It's been such an amazing sort of first season for you. What have you done with all your medals?
No, they're just hung up on the side of my wardrobe, so I need to find a better place for them. But I always, like, when anyone comes around, they always want to see them, so I just keep them out.
To learn in that time? I
think it's hard to say one thing in particular. I think there's so many things I've learned from, whether that's from Pep or from any of the players. It's just, I think it's more just keeping focus 100% time in the game, because comparing men's football to, academy football, you can be punished very easily for minor mistakes in men's football. I'd say just keeping a laser focus and also having confidence within yourself to do what you can and you can do in games.
Are there any players in particular? I guess they've all been good, but are there any in particular that have been really good with you from day one, really?
Yeah, I think definitely Kyle. Obviously, when I came in, I was always playing fullback, and whenever we were in a tactical, I was always stood next to him, so he was always giving me little pointers here and there, and I think that's what helped me a lot. I don't really need much information or too much at once. It was just like little things that he saw that can improve me, and I can take anything on board from him. It's one of the best fullbacks to ever play in the Premier League, So it's again another thing that I'm going to always continue to learn.
How's Carl been as a captain? Has he taken on more responsibility, or is he just the same as he always was?
I think he's always been, a captain, whether that's with the armband or without. I think definitely this year he's taken more on his shoulders, and you can see in the way he plays, he's got so much passion anyway that he fits the role. So I think it was a no-brainer that he was going to be captain this year, him or Kevin. But I think most players in the team have that kind of leadership that anyone could be the captain.
Thanks.
Obviously, it's a dream that every player will want to play at a big tournament for their team, but for the country even. But I'm just focusing on whatever I can do to, better myself. And if that comes with it, it comes with it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not something I'm focusing on. I'm just trying to focus on, the things that I can improve on in myself. There's so many things that I can get better at. So I think first of all, I need to focus on myself.
Yeah, I mean, obviously got a bunch of England players in that City team. You ever ask them your question about it? What it's like?
Of course. I always, when they come back from international break, I'll ask them what it's like. How's it different to here? Any sort of information I can get from it, I will do, because it'll, give me an idea of what needs to be done to get there. But like I said, for now, I just need to focus on what I can do, and if that involves me going there or doesn't go in there, it doesn't really matter. I just need to get better.